name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. Sitting here, my ride-along host, Michael Cruz.
What's popping?
Oh, no, hold on. We got a little bit more. Hold on. Let's try to. Michael Cruz.
Yo, what's going on, Steve? I'm here ready to go,
There
man.
he is. There he is, guys. All right. He's hyped up today, so we're good. Anyway, guys, welcome back to the show. October 23rd, podcast number 437. Today's podcast sponsored by our boys over there at the Money Team. Shout out to Money May. You think that Tyson and him is actually going to jump off or what?
Yeah, it's going to pop off.
Yeah, it's too much money.
Yeah, it's going to, they're fighting next year, so, I mean, they're just letting it marinate.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You actually think it marinates into a steak you put on the grill or just a good marination that never gets cooked?
No, it's going to get cooked. I don't think it's going to be a real fight, personally.
Well, I don't know if it could be. You know what I mean? The weight difference is traumatic there. We're going to see first. We're going to get to see the first circus.
Tyson's hella old, man.
Yeah, you fighting him?
Not who?
Yeah, you get in there. No, I'm saying, but even for $5 million, you getting in there with him for 5 rounds, 3 minutes per round for $5 million. Yeah, million a round, 5 rounds.
I'll let Mike Tyson knock me out for $5 million.
Yeah, you ain't gonna let him do anything. He's gonna hit you with a body blow. He's gonna have you shitting your pants for the next fucking 90 days. 100%. But no, I'm saying we're gonna get a little pre-glimpse of something like that with Jake Paul and Tank. The size difference is just way too fucking much. Anyway, guys, we're going to get right into it. A lot of things are happening in NBA. This is what kind of always makes me laugh about these guys out there to say they've been kicking ass in NBA and they're making money and blah, blah, blah. NBA by far is the most manipulated, fucked up sport there is.
Right.
And we'll just do it very broadly. From the coaches to the players to the ref of fucking Rees. Plain and fucking simple.
And the owners.
Yeah. Well, the owners, they're super filthy rich, so they're just back sitting there chilling. They're not like a head coach that is trying to hit a 5-team player prop at Prize Picks to win $100,000 a day,
right?
And make it rain. You know, if you have one player to score 2 3-point baskets, this guy to do this, and you're the coach, you know how easy you can do that. All right, get Jones in the game, get him the ball, guys. I want you taking threes. Ain't gonna take him long to get his 3 threes.
Yeah,
then you move on to the next one.
Yeah, it's very corrupt.
You got coaches giving out information, but it brings me back to my story, guys. U.S. attorney from New York called it one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes of all times. I think they're being a little too heavy on that. Fucking relax. You know what I mean?
Right. This ain't the first time it's happened.
No, and I'm going to break this down so everyone understands, man, because these motherfuckers have been targeting these victims, and like Rozier, he's being followed for 2 years. There's a snitch in this inner circle without any shadow of fucking doubt. But let me get to it, all right? Chauncey Billups and TREY Rozier were arrested in gambling inquiries. I love that. Inquiries, huh?
Right.
Multiple charges involved 4 mafia families and organized crime networks and, quote, mind-boggling amounts of fraud. Well, first of all, I love how they were inquiring on and didn't find nothing for a year.
Right.
Rozier, you know, they were investigating him, this, that, and the other. Obviously, a snitch was like, hey, man, no, he's still doing it. For them to even be inquiring on you for that long as it is. But now all of a sudden they got to bring the mob into it. I mean, give me a fucking break. Who's trying to take these motherfuckers down? What did that snitch do so bad that he's got to give the FBI all this fucking information? Now it's mob related. It's not just the head coach and the player. The Mafia is involved too. Like,
this ain't the 60s.
This is not the 60s, dude. There's a lot of associate-made members running the streets. They're called soldiers that got their hands into fucking everything, all right? So by the FBI adding the Mafia involved and all that shit, calm the fuck down, man.
But we were even talking about, so the Chauncey Billups and is separate, or I don't think it's tied to TREY Rozier. Chauncey Billups is getting...
No, two different things. One arrested at one place, one at another.
Okay, so let's speak on Chauncey Billups, right? It's the illegal poker thing he's running.
Correct.
Now, remember, we did a video.
Gilbert Arenas did the same fucking thing.
So 2 months ago, Gilbert Arenas got
same
caught,
snitch.
Right? And like we talked about, it seems like Arenas might be the one that snitched on Billups. 'Cause he talked about, I'm not going to jail, I'm snitching. That's what Gilbert Arenas said a couple months ago.
Man, just like the average motherfucker these days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
smiling about it. Like.
So anyway, all right, well, we know he's snitching no matter what. I mean, 9 out of 10 of them are. Let's keep it 100. These motherfuckers ain't built like old school. I just watched the new Philadelphia versus the Mafia, a mob series last night. 9 out of 10 of all mob members end up being rats.
I got you.
Omerta, what they gangbang for, there's a couple that haven't, Gotti being one of them, and there's about 5 other lead bosses that never said nothing and didn't do anything. 9 out of 10 of the capos, the captains, the fucking soldiers, they're telling like a motherfucker. So adding Mafia to this ain't nothing. Just goes to tell me that it's a Mafia snitch.
Okay.
That's turning all these...
So with the Billups in the arena is getting charged and running these illegal poker matches or whatever the case.
Yeah.
Is that like a slap in the wrist, or are they facing some real time?
Well, it brings me back to who is targeting and wanting to get these guys in trouble to start with. No, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Yeah, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas. You know, a lot of my high-end people and a lot of my homies, they're out there running poker games for big money all the fucking time. Right. Now, is it so-called illegal? Yeah, we don't have a gaming license, but at the same time, it's some homies getting together.
Right.
And they don't got to be best friends. It's just some boys going to drink and play some fucking poker and trying to take each other for some money.
Yeah, exactly. I got that. I understand that.
Rich people have been doing that from day one. Even broke people at home playing with their fake-ass fucking chips poker.
Right.
It's poker night, guys.
Fair enough.
At just a higher level, celebrities. You know, there's probably a little cocaine, a little prostitution involved in that as well.
Oh, definitely some
high-end poker room, a lot of alcohol, a lot of fucking drugs.
Yeah.
And they just want to be safe and a chance to, like, me, you, and a couple of our buddies playing for 50,000 a hand. Someone's coming up.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. So is it more like, so with the FBI getting involved, is it, I mean, because sports betting is only getting bigger, right?
Correct.
And
well, I want to separate the two. Let's just stick with him first.
Okay.
Because he has nothing to do with sports betting. This is all like Gilbert Arenas.
Yeah.
It's all poker.
Right.
Running high-end poker games, blah, blah, blah. It's absolutely nothing. And even though it's illegal, with a high-end attorney, he ain't doing no time in prison.
Right.
I mean, the NBA shouldn't even, like, really put him on leave or anything like that, because it's something, I mean, you could look at it, it's illegal.
It has nothing to do with the
there's
game.
so many poker games. That's what rich people do for fun.
Right.
I'll leave it at that. Now, you want to move on to step 2, Rozier?
Okay.
Oh, he's in a lot of motherfucking trouble. What's the coach's name for the Cleveland Cavs?
Damian Jones.
Guys, I mean, it's been happening for years. That's what makes me laugh when you talk all these square motherfuckers that think they know about NBA and sports betting. It's bad enough that the guys smoke weed all day, fuck all fucking night, drink out at the club, and live like fucking superstars, so they're not giving it their full potential anyway.
Right.
Some are, most aren't, plain and fucking simple. It's bad enough you got to deal with that. Then you want to deal with some corrupt shit on top of it?
Yeah, and as a sports bettor, let's just say you were on the opposite bet on whatever the bet was for Rozier, right? So not only are you betting on these games hoping to win, but when you got the players betting on themselves, now you're going against the league, you're going against the casinos, and now you're going against the fucking players.
I want to talk about that. And the funny thing is, like the several dudes that have got caught, most of the teams that are betting against themselves or on themselves, they were all losing bets everywhere. If you haven't noticed, that's what you guys need to understand, how sloppy that this shit is. You know, if it was a little bit more organized, it would be legit. But a lot of the guys that got caught, all were losing money. None of them are known for popping the casino and winning millions of dollars. Most, you know, they all lose on their own shit. But let's talk about Rozier. And other defendants had access to private information known to NBA players and coaches that were likely to affect the outcome of the game and the player's performance in return for a flat fee or a share of betting profits. Now, look, let's just talk real quick here. Let's say you got a 5-team, prize picks fucking, it's not just prize picks that lets you do that player prop shit anymore. It's everybody.
Right.
So let's say I'm the coach and I have my 5 players, right? One player needs to score a certain amount of points or whatever. You know how easy that is, control? Or this player needs to get 3 3-pointers. All right, Jones, get in the game. Like I said, pass him the ball, guys. We're going to shoot only 3s.
Right.
So it's so easy to do and still be able to play your game because you can knock it out quick.
You saying that just now, it sounds really fucked up.
It's really fucked up. And what I'm trying to tell you is he was getting, giving those guys the bets. They could have did it on such of a bigger scale to have that type of hookup. Number one, Prize Picks is going to cut you off, but when you're doing it at several different books, because a lot of books do props now, and they were hitting 5-6-teamer for $100,000. You start hitting some $100,000 licks per night, motherfuckers start getting greedy. You know what I mean? But I guess to my point of the situation, guys, is Don't get your your panties in a truffle. This shit's been going on forever, and it's more than you guys have any motherfucking idea.
Right.
From the player betting against him himself, or he's supposed to score 17 points. All his boys bet the only under. He only scores 16. Same thing with rebounds, assists, whatever.
Right.
Very easy to control and manipulate.
Because if you think out of all the players in the league, as big as the NBA is, this is there's just one guy that cheats, man. The NBA is pretty big. There's a lot of players out there.
Do you forget that these are hustler brother gangsters from the motherfucking streets?
Right, and they got cousins and
They got cousins and family, and they want money, and they want more fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me laugh when people think how secretive it is. These young motherfuckers know about sports betting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to put anybody on blast. Best believe El Scorcho has dealt with a lot of current players.
Right. Hey, facts.
On the fucking regular. Without any shadow of a doubt, several current players.
Right.
But my point being is these motherfuckers are getting caught. So, with head coaching and the players and even the referees. I mean, Donahue took the fall there for the refs, but like there's so many people in on that, and it's so easy to do. It's just.
Let me ask you: is this betting scandal with TREY Rozier and the whole Billups situation? Is it bigger than the Donahue? The ref that was he was working with the mob too.
100%, because it's been going on all day.
Right.
I would work with the mob too, because they know how to be secret about it, get the action off in a bunch of different places, and get fucking paid. Mm-hmm. Like I said, old school Mafia was about making a bunch of money with no attention. Then it switched up to these motherfuckers wanting attention, and everything went all bad. You know what I mean? But it's so easy to control, and I hope they got fucking paid on it. But this is what I'm trying to tell you guys that bet NBA. There's things like this going on in the NBA that you have no clue about. And like I said, it's not just one particular person. It's several. You got to remember, one team plays another, which means several players are involved in one night, couple coaches, couple coaching staffs, and the referees. So, it's just not something that I love to bet my money on, because you get on a manipulated game, it really hurts your fucking heart.
Let me ask you this, because you've been in this sports betting game for a long time, going on 30 years, right? And it's just so recently, over the last 5-6 years, sports betting has become more mainstream with the FanDuel commercials, the BetMGM commercials. The states are letting you bet, right? So, but before that day, the guys were betting through the old-fashioned way, a local book or betting offshore. Mm-hmm. And you said, like, this shit's been going on for ages. Now that it's mainstream, are you thinking that a lot more players are going to get caught or find themselves in the same situation that
Well,
Terry
you
Rozier?
hit it on the head. Gambling is now legal, which means they took $1 billion/trillion-dollar industry and having to bet locally and send the money out of the country. The money's here.
Right.
And the local bookies here want it.
Right.
And the casinos want it. So, yeah, there's a lot more money to spread around, billions and trillion dollars.
Also, and the leagues, and
It's
the government
happening.
can track everything.
You can't control a player, homie. I don't give a fuck. You could, you ain't. There's too many of them out there. However, it's bigger than ever. They're doing it more now than ever because, for instance, college betting, and it's going to get way worse. Harvard or whatever did a study. College sports betting in the last 2 years is bigger than it's ever been in the history of life itself.
That's facts.
Especially with everything that they have access to and the whole 9 yards. So those are college kids. Most professional athletes go to college. Some from high school, but go to college, live that life, and then go up. They're in the mix. It's their lifestyle. It's what they do. They know all about it. They don't think that it's wrong. So they're never going to do anything. The only thing that they can do, gambling needs to be legal for everybody. If you play NBA, you should be able to bet every sport but yours. If you play NFL, you bet every sport but yours. And that's how it is now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's how it is now. But these, like, Rozier's betting on the fucking game he's in. Like,
in one game, TREY Rozier played just 10 minutes before leaving the game with an injury. And in that game, big bets were placed on the under in points, rebounds, and assists. That's how easy that is. 3-1. You take the under in points, rebounds, and assists, you go out the game, it's a wrap.
Yeah, he made it real
Cash it.
He made it real obvious.
He made it real fucking obvious. But
hey, guys, I just want you to take the under on everything. I'm going to leave in the third quarter.
Yeah, exactly. My superstar player's got 15 points in the first quarter. His over-under's 18. You can't have him fake an injury. You're sitting the bench, homie. I'm going to need you to come out the game.
As a coach.
Yeah.
That's
He wasn't feeling well. He had the flu. You know what I mean? The player's going to be in on, Coach, what the fuck you put me on the bench for? You want that extra 300? I got 250 cash for you, whatever. I know your family members and your cousin been fucking stacking you and busting your balls about some money.
So, all right, so now with Billups and, I mean, this is a big news for the NBA. What do you think the players around the league what's the locker room like? Are these guys talking about this?
Oh, of course. And well, damn, homie got caught, man. That motherfucker's sloppy. That's the talk in the fucking locker room, man. Cruz is sloppy as a motherfucker, stupid motherfucker. Yeah. Dealt with the one homie, dealt with the other dude who I told him was sloppy and out of fucking pocket.
Right.
All he had to do was be fucking simple, get the games in. The coach was simple. You do what I tell you to do. He had his one connection. That dude got sloppy. Started letting his homies get the fucking money because, you know, it's serious fucking money in that particular situation.
Right.
You know, you're talking about hitting six-figure, you know, parlays on the regular with your friend as the coach dictating everything on those fucking bets. I mean, it don't get no better than that.
Right.
But
facts,
what I'm saying is it's going to be manipulated in other ways, from the players doing their thing, like I said, to the coach, like you see with Rozier. There's not much of that. Some more players, and then, of course, referees. But players, that's just going to go on and on and on and on forever. What about the youngsters that are sitting the bench that want that all-star LeBron money?
That aren't getting it.
But they're in that circle with them dudes where they're ready to hit them licks for six figures.
And that's the thing, too, with the Damian Jones. So when we talk about the coach, I guess he was like assistant coach for the Cavs. He would know when LeBron was injured, not going to play a game, certain things like that, and that's kind of his involvement in this whole scheme.
Correct, which once again is no fucking big deal. And he ain't the only one that knew if LeBron was hurt. How secretive is that information? I mean, give me a fucking break. That shit don't mean nothing. They're trying to make this more scary than it fucking really is. The Mafia is involved now. Oh my God, guys. You should really pay attention to this article. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. First of all, let me sum it up. Gilbert Arenas, and the fact that he was saying he's willing to snitch no matter what, you got to be careful for that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, as far as Billups, he's going to be fine. It's not a major charge. No one's going to look at him any different. Every Hollywood celebrity, actor, rapper, people have been in poker games. It's just what it Phil Ivey. That's what big boys do.
It's just messed up when you wake up in the morning and then you see Terry Rozier attached with Billups. And they say for some, I mean, it's two separate things.
This is my point of the story, and I hope everybody fucking understands. It's all a social media to get attraction and buzz. You hit it right on the head. They try to put those two together. They wanted to add the fucking Mafia involved. Now all of a sudden the NBA is just the most corrupt, fucked up thing in the fucking world. That's what they want the headline to be. Ain't gonna fucking happen. Slow your fucking roll. Doesn't matter if there was a mob associate in. Billups and ain't in no fucking trouble. Gilbert Arenas, same fucking thing. And as far as Rozier, you're in big fucking trouble. Yeah. You're done with sports. You will be 86. You got caught like a bitch. And I wouldn't even say you. It was the information he was given to whoever. Those were the sloppy motherfuckers. Now, he would have got with Steve Stevens, where I have all my 20 different sources, kept my mouth shut. Oh, my God. We could have made 50, Rozier. We could have made a quick $50, $100 million, no problem, before we even got shut down.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. He made a mistake there. And a lot of you guys out there, sports baiter, make mistakes not calling me as well.
Right.
Ain't nobody getting this bread like I am, man.
Right. But, yeah, these players, man, I mean, obviously I think that the government's definitely going to make an example out of Rozier.
Yeah, they probably will. But that's just a coach that was doing his thing. And, you know, what's he going to say now? The mob made him do it. Get the fuck out of here. This ain't 1967, 1970s. You know what I mean?
What can he say?
There ain't nothing he can say except for my bad. Shit. What did the Baltimore player, what was his name?
Which one?
You know, the one that fucked the marching band?
Oh, Steve Smith.
Yeah, you know, what did Steve Smith say? Hey, remember when the dude's husband, what's up, man? You fuck my wife or whatever? What'd he say?
I don't know. Fuck.
Sorry, bro. Fuck. What I mean,
yeah,
my bad.
It is, man.
Fuck. Anyway, so I would say leave the fucking story alone. Motherfuckers run poker games. Who cares? Rozier, yeah, he got caught up in a scandal, but they better have some proof of exactly what they said he was doing with the tickets and the people getting caught and showing the money get into their bank account. So we'll see how deep it fucking goes. But there's always going to be people doing that, and it is what it is. That's up to the team as an organization, the owners, to make sure the people you hire don't gamble on your sport and follow a conduct of code. It's not hard to do. You start taking away the fucking coaches and players' money and firing them and shit, 86 of them from the game, motherfuckers won't be gambling out in the open like they do now.
And I think, like I said, I mean, this ain't the first time, and I don't think it's going to be the last
Can
time.
I give you a stat?
Yeah.
At least 50% of NBA's doing it. players, whatever, betting the whole 9 fucking yards.
Yeah,
50% or more of the NBA's are sports betting without any shadow of a
Are
fucking
they going
doubt.
to the extreme?
No,
of
they have
like-
the homies do it. It's no different than Entourage. Turtle's putting it in.
Okay.
Homie, you act square. You know all my guys.
No, but my question, I think everybody's question is, right? So if we're looking at it as a league, 50% of the league is probably betting on games or whatever. The
100%
case is.
they are.
Now to what extreme are they going to the Rozier level of? Okay, I got 20 points.
No, a couple young dumb players, a couple young stupid motherfuckers. Yeah, they've been caught. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Right.
The dumb motherfucker that thinks he's got game and he's going to do it, no, he get caught every fucking time. So as long as they're tight, we can keep everything normal. Stop trying to drag NBA through the mud. Stop trying to ruin shit and bring the Mafia involved. Who gives a fuck? He got caught running a poker game. It's a slap on the fucking wrist. And Rozier got caught trying to come up for his homies. Somebody was manipulating him. And ain't nobody put a gun to his head, but somebody had him where he was doing it, how long it was going on.
He had some kind of incentive.
But here's my bottom line. He got caught and it's over. So whatever happens is going to get caught and be over with, and then they're going to eventually, set a precedent that you don't do this, plain and simple. But there's always going to be youngsters, like I said, the guys in college now, where sports betting's at a higher level than ever, and they're doing it more. If you don't think every player knows what the line is of their game that they're playing, then you're out of your fucking mind. Ever since ESPN cut a deal and everybody cut these fucking deals with casinos, ESPN now doesn't even just talk about a game unless it's got the side total, first half, the whole fucking night.
Out games.
Yeah, you got the commentators giving out games.
Right.
So
and the thing is, and I was just watching this the other day. Like I think it was Charles Barkley saying, as an NBA player, you want to make the ESPN's or Sports Center's top 10, right?
Yeah.
So all these professional athletes, college athletes, are tuned into ESPN, and like you said, they're that's all they talk about is sports betting.
That's
on
all they
ESPN.
do constantly. So I mean, it is what it is. But we'll leave it at that, and we'll go from there. But I wouldn't get in a big deal. Move on to the next story and find something else to do. You know what I mean? Right. So moving on, let's talk about some baseball. Now, you want to talk about some gloomy days?
Yeah.
I don't know if we were just talking about you've seen the Weather Channel or whatever. It's been a little rainy and gloomy in Seattle.
Yeah, it's real dark out there. Depressing in Seattle.
Like you just said, that suicide rate might even go up a little bit after losing to Toronto to get to the World Series. But
man, it was tough for Seattle.
Toronto Blue Jays beat the Seattle Mariners, as everybody knows. Game 7 of the ALCS, and will face the LA Dodgers. By the way, the Mariners guys, all the fans out there, you guys still remain the only current franchise team to never reach the World Series. Congratulations to you, Seattle fans.
They got to get an award for that.
Well, hey, they got to keep their head up. Yeah. Seattle Monday night got us the bread. Yeah, but did you see how that game stopped during that when they seen that they lost?
Oh, the way. Okay, so we had
we had the Seattle football game going,
and they were blasting. They were on fire.
Yeah, they was on fire, and then they seen that shit went. Took the wind right out of the fans.
Yeah, and almost fucking took the wind out of the fucking Seahawks. They started tripping after that.
Now, I want to talk about this World Series, which one of the things that bothers me is, they're bringing back the Drake versus Kendrick shit. You know what I mean? Toronto versus L.A.
Yeah.
I mean, it is kind of ironic. Not too good for Drake. Right when the shit was over and no one wanted to hear about this shit anymore, right. You got him going back to back again.
Yeah.
Fuck, Drake's getting some of his own medicine. Not only did it get it, but he's getting it bag to bag. Mm-hmm. Because this thing, no matter how everyone wants to play it, when in Toronto, they're going to be banging fucking Drake. And when they're in L.A., they're going to be banging Kendrick. This is going to be a gang-banging motherfucking World Series.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, some of them real Vato Locos, them L.A. Crips and Blood, them OGs might come out to represent L.A. in this World Series.
I got you.
And they're just as hard out there in Canada. You seen when Rick Ross was trying to run his mouth, them Canadians shut his big ass down. Beat his DJ down, got him off the stage. You don't play that in Canada, eh? Right. You don't diss Drake in Canada, eh?
So with the World Series, man, starting tomorrow, Friday night, Dodgers, we got Dodgers and the Blue Jays. I mean, who's your take? Who takes it all?
Well, it's real simple. I mean, you got to ask yourself this question right off the bat, all right? Right. In the championship game, who scored more runs? L.A. in their sweep or Toronto? The answer is Toronto. Mm-hmm. Toronto scored 30-something odd runs. They fucking went absolutely berserk.
But you're also looking at matchups, right? Is it fair to say the Dodgers have a better pitching rotation than the Mariners do?
Is it than the Mariners?
Yeah.
Without any shadow of a doubt. But you got to understand this. it's not fair to say anything about the Dodgers. They have a fucking all-star team.
Right.
What do you, what the
dream
fuck?
team and shit.
They got the Olympic fucking team out there. What do you? Absolutely. So Toronto, their only fucking chance is bats, dude. They got to score some runs. People have proven that you can hit the Dodger pitchers and do your thing. But once again, I said it from the very beginning of the playoffs. Dodgers are serious in the playoffs, and more than likely they're going to win the World Series and get the job done. They're the better team.
Do the Blue Jays make it a series, though? I mean, is it a situation where the Dodgers sweep, or do you see Toronto getting a couple games?
No, they're not sweeping. I with the swagger and momentum that they got right now over the Toronto and the bats that can show up over there, they're going to be just fine. It's not going to be no motherfucking sweep.
Okay.
And so we're going to see. It's got the best two teams battling it out because I really didn't want to see Seattle and L.A. anyway. People were rooting for Seattle. They've never been there in franchise history. Who gives a fuck? God bless you. Good night. We'll see you next year.
I know a guy, too.
Yeah. But anyway, hopefully we can get through this World Series without another Drake and Kendrick situation. Hopefully Drake doesn't have to go another 30 days dealing with this shit. You know what I mean? Right when it ended.
But it is bragging rights, right? I mean, if Toronto does pull it off, I mean, Drake's going to be popping bottles all day long.
Yeah, he's going to play off it. See, I thought he would already be doing that, but he ain't been at the playoff games, none of that shit.
But he's also firing on games.
He's firing on games like a mother.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Drake's
I like when he plays the fake-ass fucking roulette that the guys give him the account, the money to play with.
Right.
What do you mean? I had the same type of deal, remember?
Right.
I'll put $1 million in your account. You play whatever you want. Anything you win, you get 20.
The facts on the whole Drake and the stakes thing, I mean, from what I've read.
Drake and the stakes, yeah, it's embarrassing.
So Drake, obviously, when stake first came out, sports betting, these sports books, they look for endorsements, right?
Of course.
And Drake's one of the biggest out there.
Yeah, but it's just too he did too much. It must be. They gave him a lot of money. He's doing way too much.
But there's a lot of fake stuff going on.
When he's playing poker and winning millions and the money in his account and all that, they put that money in his account.
Yeah.
He ain't doing shit.
Right.
And the fact that it's ran for so long because people are believing it. Oh, no, Drake got big money, eh? Those Canadians, eh? Mm-hmm. People believe that shit. How do you think motherfucking 90% of people in our industry with their fake-ass videos, and certain people will call you. They only know what you're telling them. To a real G, they look like clowns.
Right.
But to half the world, you never know. There's somebody out there for everybody. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
But, we're going to see Friday, tomorrow, Dodgers, Toronto. Who you guys think gets the job done? Put a comment into the podcast. But I will definitely give the Dodgers the edge. And I want to say one other thing as well. I know there's a lot of fans out there that hate the Dodgers, baseball fans, okay? But you got to understand the situation that we're in right now. You have the L.A. Dodgers, which is America, USA, versus Toronto, a whole nother country.
Right.
So if you're not a Dodger fan, but you're a fan of Major League Baseball in the USA, you need to start rooting for the fucking Dodgers because you want USA to win, not fucking Canada. Let's be fucking real. Okay? Yeah, I'm glad the MLB brought Toronto in as a team, but that's still not USA. Best believe when they won that championship, did you hear those players? They were repping fucking Canada and their country.
No, and that's fair.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's bragging rights. But
Bragging rights?
The
Fuck
players,
Canada.
Yeah, fuck Canada.
Fuck Canada. So my point is, just like you, just root for the goddamn Dodgers,
I'm
man.
just saying.
Just root for the fucking Dodgers.
But the players that play for the Toronto Raptors or the Blue Jays, man, these are guys that are from the U.S.
No shit.
Right?
Okay, then when you win your championship game, don't be hollering on the mic,
bragging
so
rights.
much for my country. These are white boy Americans talking about my country backs us up, ba, 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 ba. I hear you. Go Canada, eh? Bottom line is you're a baseball fan, and
Shout out to Dino.
you're not a fan, and you're not a Toronto fan. You guys got to roll and hope the Dodgers win the World Series so the USA gets it done.
Shout out to Dino, though, man. When's the last time
Yeah,
you
shout
talked
out to Dino in the casino out there in Toronto, eh? I don't know. Anyway, man, so what else we got?
So, all right. So the total in game one is at 7.5 with this baseball World Series kickoff.
So, like I said, should be a good game. Can't wait to see who wins. For all you guys looking for a winner, DM now, and we'll help you get through that World Series. Absolute blowout winner style. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right, man, let's move on over here. Motivational Story. Red Lake High School football in Minnesota said they are keeping their heads held high while in search of their first football win since 1999. Listen to this fucking squad. A streak of 150 consecutive losses. Here's my question. How motivating is it that these kids still go out every week and try to win and snap the streak? Well, I'd like to say to you little kids out there, that's the definition of insanity. Going out and doing the same motherfucking thing every time and getting the same result. Obviously, you might want to turn into madness, maybe start turning thug, start talking shit, telling the other teams, fuck you, you guys suck, because all this staying positive, we're going to get them next time, guys. That corny ass shit ain't working.
One of the main reasons why I love working here is you motivate me every day. I get down and out, right? So let's just say Red Lake High School, Minnesota, hires a new coach, Steve Stevens.
Yeah, no, that's a whole different story.
So then now you're the head coach.
Yeah.
We lost 150 straight. How are you going to motivate these guys to get that win?
All right, guys, listen, I want to welcome you to the new season. I know a lot of you guys have heard the rumors around here. You know, we're 150 straight lost games or whatever the case is. Yeah. And when I heard it the first time, I couldn't believe it either. Right. But one thing about me is I'm into developing you kids and make you better athletes and the best person you could possibly be. That's why they brought me here.
Pendulum always swings back.
Oh, no, Pendulum always swings back. But there's a new face. If you guys are willing to put in the hard work and dedication, do whatever it takes to get the fucking job done, and willing to be fucking winners, and you want to work every fucking thing you got, I'm going to show you guys how to win starting today, because deep down, you're all winners.
And
you understand?
They've been losing for so long.
Yeah, you guys have been losing for so fucking long, you forgot what it's like to win.
The
pendulum always swings back, guys, and it's your time to fucking shine. Get up off your ass, get in the locker room, let's fuck. And I'd get them all juiced up on the low. They'd all be on some Decadura balling. I would have everybody really aggressive. You know, hey, have you noticed, Jim, all the football players have a lot of acne on their face and back?
I mean,
yeah, don't worry about that, Jan. It's just testosterone's high.
Losing 150 games, man, at this point, you got to do whatever it takes to change
Well,
that.
there's a couple different things you do. You either drop out and you disassemble your football team because it's fucking embarrassing, or you get some players in there and you figure out how to either manipulate and get a fixed game under your belt for the win. There's got to be another coach out there. Hey, look, bro, I haven't won in 150 motherfucking games, dog. You know, let me shoot the team some new Jordan cleats and shit, and take this one for the team, and let's make front page of the paper, and let's get this done.
Yeah, that's just flat out embarrassing, man. But
shout
out to Red Lake High School, man.
Hopefully I'm sorry. Hey, and I'm sorry. Shout out to Red Lake. I'm sorry to ruin your motivational story, but that is not motivation. That is the fucking definition of insanity for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to NFL. Jared Goff and Dan Campbell, 22-8 against the spread after a straight-up loss. Result: Detroit shut down Baker Mayfield and the Bucs, 24-9 on Monday night. Well, we had them. Here's my question. Who's the best team right now in the NFC conference? What do you have to flip your lips for? Detroit.
I mean, Detroit, they're up there. It's still, I don't know, man. There's no clear separation. I think the Bucs, even though they lost to Detroit, is still a good team. The Niners have been getting it done with coaching.
Let me just, and I want to ask you guys out there as well. I'll elaborate a little bit more. Who do you guys think is the best team in the NFC conference right now? Lions, Packers, Rams, Eagles, Bucks, Niners? I mean, what do you guys think?
Yeah,
I would have to say out of those teams right there, I'm going to go with the Lions. The Eagles, what is up with Barkley? Saquon can't get any yards to save his motherfucking life. You know, it blew me away that they won the Super Bowl and he did absolutely nothing. Mm-hmm. And then he followed it right into the game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The dude's got to be frustrated as shit.
Man, but he was doing some things last year. He was spectacular last year, man.
How do you go from spectacular? Like, I forget exactly what it is, but if you knew what he was averaging per game, you would be mind-boggled.
I know, but it's just it's like when you do so good, he set a standard.
Yeah. How about when you do so bad, though? He's not even doing what an average.
He's not terrible.
I bet you Genty's got more yards than him, a rookie, for the Raiders.
He's doing better than Genty.
No, he's not. No, I'm going to have to pull that up.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yeah, we're going to have to pull that up for sure. Yeah. But I would say the Lions out of that. Niners are hurt. Rams, they're banged up. They haven't looked the same. Anyway, and then what do you think of the Niners? You think they can get healthy and get together so they can run McCaffrey 700 times in one game?
Yeah, I like the Niners going into the year, but losing Boza and Warner on defense, that's just tough.
All right, well, I'm going to ask the question. The answer is Detroit. But in your opinion, guys, who do you think? Who's the best team right now in the AFC conference? Colts, Bills, Chiefs, Patriots, Broncos. Let me give some breakdowns there. Broncos haven't been the team that they were supposed to be from the very beginning. They haven't had an outbreak blowout winner once. All their games are slow and fucking boring. People were expecting, they don't cover the spread at all. Patriots, not so bad. Scrappy team. I got money with them last week. Chiefs, you can never give up on those motherfuckers. As much as you can't stand Taylor Swift, Kelsey, and the whole dynasty of the Chiefs, Mahomes is probably, if not one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Bills, they looked like a college team last week. Those missing players and everything that they were doing, it was fucking embarrassing. And thank God that they had a bye because it gave them a little bit of time maybe to heal up. Because they come out and play like they did in that last game against the ATL, they're in trouble. And then Colts, overall solid fucking team. So if I didn't, obviously I would pick Colts. But honestly, if I had to pick here, best team in the AFC right now, I would go with the Patriots. Fuck it. 5-2 record. They've earned every one of their wins.
I think, like you said, I mean, the Chiefs, they got the receivers back. They're healthy. I mean, their record isn't great, but we're not even halfway through the season. So.
Correct, but let me just ask you this then. Who's been the most dominant? Because it's not the Broncos, it's not the Chiefs, it's not the Bills.
It's the Colts on paper.
Colts, maybe Patriots.
But, I mean, are the Colts making a deep playoff run?
Probably not. It depends. It depends. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. NFL, last season, Broncos coach Sean Payton made not a secret about how awful he thought Russell Wilson was when he was with Denver. You're just now understanding what I've been telling you for 5 years, motherfucker. And after coming back to stun the Giants last week, Broncos coach Sean Payton said he was hoping to face former quarterback Russell Wilson when his team played in New York Giants last week. Payton got rookie Jackson Dart instead. Wilson responded saying, quote, Payton's comments are classless, and not surprising. Didn't realize you're still bounty hunting 15 plus years later through the media. Well, let me give you some advice here, Russell, okay? Nobody likes you, Russell. All the players that played with you think you're a fucking bitch. They try to talk to you personally and you tell the motherfuckers to holler at your agent. Surprised you haven't been beaten to a fucking pulp. So there's no secret that Sean Payton don't like you. A lot of players in the league, everyone that'll tell you will tell you Sean Payton's one of the coolest motherfuckers in the world without any shadow of a doubt. So, Russell, just like Sean Payton, myself, no one likes you. So, yeah, if I was the head coach, I wish that I would have been facing you instead in Dart. That white boy had a game of his fucking life, and Russell's absolute garbage. So, as a coach, I'd want to face Russell as well.
It seems like when Russ was playing for Peyton, man, there's like you said, man, there's stuff going on in the locker room behind closed doors that as fans we're not seeing.
No.
So
no one likes Russell Wilson.
So seeing the headline of Sean Payton talking shit to Russell Wilson looks surprising, but to your point, nobody likes Russell Wilson.
Somebody had to say it. You're a bitch. I wish you were starting that day, homie. We'd have killed you.
I still don't think he's a bad guy personally, but I haven't been in the locker room with him, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's a cornball. You can't tell when he got with Sierra and how corny he fucking is, dude. I mean, come on, man. That's fucking. So we just got a quick update over here. We were talking about Barkley, and I put my man Genty out there, and we got some numbers for you, Cruz. Your boy Barkley, 52 yards per game. Genty, 63.
Okay.
369. Saquon. Genty, 446. And Saquon's got one passing touchdown, and Genty's got 2.
All right.
So I'd say the answer to my question is Genty is beating him for the year. He's having a horrible year. What were you going to say?
I mean, let's ask our viewers, man. Go ahead.
Ask them what?
Who would they rather have, Genty or Saquon Barkley today?
Today, there's no doubt about it. You want Genty. I mean, we want that Saquon from last year.
Okay, but it's like a guy having the stats on a wagon.
What did I miss? You know what I mean, Drake? What?
Man, Barkley, I mean,
You said who would you take today? I'm motherfucking taking Genty. He's beating him in
I'm taking Barkley, man.
For a future team? Hold on. For the game today?
Yeah.
Or for the future?
The rest of the season.
Tonight we got a game, man. You putting in Genty or you putting in Barkley?
I'm taking Barkley.
Ooh.
Just because of the experience. Like, I'm not
mad at you.
I'm not completely sold on Genty. Just because our team sucks, but
well, he's just beating the Super Bowl running backs fucking yards this year.
We'll
have to wait and see. But listen, NFC teams make up half of the teams in the NFL and feature teams like Seahawks, 49ers, Eagles, and the Packers, plus more teams. Here's the trend, guys. Through 7 weeks, the NFC conference teams are 26-12 against the spread in its 38 games versus the AFC. It's a pretty big stat, guys. NFC conference teams 26-12 against the spread versus the AFC conference this season. That's the best record in conference in 35 years against the spread.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so you might want to pay attention to that stat for sure. We got Giants taking on the Eagles. Giants playing with absolutely fire. Eagles looking like they're tired, like they smoke too much. They're always in slow motion. Never like their slow play, but always get the job done. The line in this, Philly 7.5, total 44.5. Is that a accurate line considering what's going on, or do the Eagles just beat them down?
It's a conference matchup. These are two teams that play each other twice a year, every year. So I mean, the Philly should blow them out on paper. However, the Giants, man, they're playing people tough right now.
Oh, they got some energy over there.
Yeah.
That white boy is no motherfucking
Both
joke.
those white dudes.
Both
man.
of them, yeah.
Both
Wait,
of
what's
them.
that? What?
Scatterboo.
Scatterboo and fucking your boy Dart over there darting them in. The Eagles lost earlier this season. I mean, here's your golden nugget pretty much, guys. The Eagles lost earlier this season to the Giants in New York, but the Eagles haven't lost consecutive games outright to the Giants since 2007, and they play each other twice every season, like you said. I don't know, man. They put them on them early in the season.
Yeah, I mean, I watched the Philly game this last Sunday. I mean, they got the job done against the Vikings. They look good. A team that's trying to get shit right. But, yeah, it's going to be a great game.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Here's the golden nugget. At home, Philly, Jalen Hurts, 28-4 straight up as a favorite. Let's move on to the Bills and Panthers. The line in this one, Bills 7.5, total 45.5. Bills have lost 2 straight games outright and 4 straight against the spreads. The golden nugget, since 2020, guys, teams in the first 9 games of the season are 40-11 against the spread when they close as underdogs of 7 points or more at home. So that's a pretty big stat for the sports bettor as well. 49ers at Texans. Houston's -1.5 in this. Now, is this because they're healthy and got all their players back, or?
I think the 49ers, man, they're dealing with a lot of injuries. They got a lot of young guys playing on defense.
Well, Brock Purdy
ain't playing.
Yeah, well,
however, like I said, that offense is like we can go back a couple years ago when they had Sam Darnold. It doesn't matter who's quarterbacking for the Niners, man. Their coach is a offensive genius. It's the defense.
It's the play calling and the blueprint that's already there. It just runs finely tuned.
They got the formula for success.
No doubt about it.
Offense.
Yeah, they do. That's why Mac Jones has them tied for first place in their divisions. The golden nugget, since Christmas of 2023, the 49ers are just 1-13 against the spread after a straight-up win. Fucking wow. Here's the question. Are you surprised San Francisco is an underdog in this game? Not really.
I mean, but the Texans, I mean, they're whack, man.
But they have everybody back. They got their players back. They're not that. I mean, 49ers are pretty solid in this game, but they're banged up. It's a trap game. I'd stay away from.
Yeah, for sure.
College football, guys. Who's hot? Who's not? Grab your pen and paper. It's time to get you some golden nuggets, guys. Ohio State. These are teams that are who's hot against the spread, guys. Don't matter who wins or loses. Matters who covers the spread. Ohio State. 6-0-1. We gave them that nugget last week, didn't we?
And they got the job done.
And they got the job done. Mississippi State, 6-1 against the spread. Hawaii, 6-1 against the spread. Shout out to all my brothers out there. Western Michigan, 6-1 against the spread. Memphis, 6-1 against the spread. Temple, 6-1 against the spread. Boise, 6-1 against the spread. Utah State, 6-1. And Texas Tech, 6-1. Guys, those are some serious teams. If you're playing every week, you are getting absolutely fucking paid. 9 teams with a 6-1 record.
Against the spread.
That's 54-9. You think you can handle that?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Huh?
A lot of easy money.
54-18. You think you can handle that type of record?
Absolutely.
No big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But anyway, guys, those by far, without any shadow of a doubt, are the best teams against the spread when it comes down to sports betting. NHL first period totals. Now, I don't know how much I want to get into this because this is our where we're getting all our money right now, but we might as well give up a little bit of game, guys. First period hockey totals, I have a 79% stat over the last 5 years for the entire season in first period hockey totals. I'm going to put you up on game. Las Vegas Golden Knights, 6-1 to the first period over. I think that might have been one of the teams we were playing in our first period totals, Cruz.
A team that's in our backyard.
Yeah, there's another one. New York Islanders are 5-1 to the first period over this season. Boston Bruins, 4-1 to the over first period this season. I ain't giving up no more game. That's 15-3 right there, homie.
Yeah.
There's not one fucking person right now that's 15-3 in hockey since it started.
There ain't nobody out there that's 15-3 in anything.
Period.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 15-3 first period hockey total, guys, and you wonder how this is so successful. DM your boy. I'll get you involved. Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, guys, sports betting is in full effect right now with NBA and all the scandal going on, college football, NFL. Guys, there's so many sports to choose from right now. You might want to stay away from the NBA for a little while. Focus on college football.
Yeah, the block is hot in the NBA.
Wayne told you that a long fucking time ago. You know what I mean?
Right.
But focus on some college football. Don't forget, college basketball is right around the corner. It's extravaganza time, guys. With hockey, World Series, everything going on right now, don't always focus on one sport. There's too many different sports out there to get it. For all you guys out there, whether you're crawling or balling, we got packages for all size, shapes of sports bettors. We're halfway through the year, guys. Let's go finish out the year with an absolute bang. And like I said, remember one thing, homeboy. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
I'll see you guys next week.
I keep hearing things. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing things. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing things. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing things. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing things. Must be the money talk. Let the money talk to me. I keep hearing things. It must be the money talk.